Hello, welcome to Polyphonic Press. My name is Jeremy Boyd, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new album by BoDeans entitled American Made. Here we go. BoDeans are an American band. They were most prominent in the 1990s, and their biggest hit is probably a song called Closer to Free. It gained massive radio airplay, and it was also used as the theme song to the TV show Party of Five. They've been fairly consistent since then, releasing albums every couple of years, and this is their newest album. This album opens with a song called All the World, and it's very earthy and organic sounding. It's an acoustic-based song, but it's also very lively. It's mixed in with an electric guitar in the chorus, and it's just a very feel-good song, without being cheesy or anything like that. It comes across as pretty genuine, and I can tell that this band is sort of just kind of playing the kind of music that they want to play. They're not really concerned with getting another hit on the radio or anything like that. They're just sort of, playing what comes naturally to them. The song American is just that. It's very American sounding. I've never been to the southern United States, but listening to this song, I kind of get the feeling as to the vibe that's going on there. It's got a very jumping sort of rhythm, and it's got an accordion, which is used on a lot of older country songs. The lyrics sort of describe life in the southern United States. It sort of celebrates it, but also criticizes it as well. I feel like people sort of see the southern United States as one of two things. It's either, the greatest place on earth, or it's also a cultural wasteland. When in reality, they're both correct. And, this song really paints the whole picture and gives you sort of each slice of the pie, so to speak. The song Everything You Wanted really kind of spoke to me. It's sort of about a transition period. It's sort of where I am in life right now. It's about sort of growing up in a working class family, which I certainly did. And it's also about, being in that transition period. You're not quite a kid anymore, and you're sort of looking back and you're sort of considering about how much better life was when you were a kid, and you're not quite an adult either. So you're sort of looking into the future and looking into what your life is going to be like. It's a period that everybody seems to go through, and it really speaks to a lot of people. And there are a lot of transitional periods in your life, so it can be related to each one, but this one sort of relates back to me and sort of where I am in life. The song Walk Through This World has a sort of a funky vibe to it. It's somewhat different from the rest of the songs on the album, but it's sort of consistent as well. The main hook to this song, like most of the songs on this album, is the accordion. To be honest, I think this accordion is overused. It was cool in the beginning of the album, but I think it kind of gets overused and gets a little tiring after a while. You're sort of hearing the same instrument, the same sounds, and it's cool, but I feel like it's a little too much. The song Don't Bring Me Down is probably my favorite song on the record. It's sort of a laid back, sort of R&B kind of thing. Very easy to get into this song. It's very, reminds me of Sly and the Family Stone or something like that. I think this album could have been better if more songs were like this on the album, sort of giving a little variety, but being consistent as well. It's a very tricky thing to do. This song in particular is a pretty strong effort, and by comparison, the other songs kind of fall short of it. I'm not saying that the other songs are necessarily bad songs, but by comparison, that this song is so great, the other songs kind of fail in comparison. The album ends with a song called Shake the Fever, and it's sort of a fast country song, kind of like The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It again has that accordion that's used all over the record, but on this song, it really works. And that's the thing with using an instrument that isn't guitar, bass, and drums, that isn't normally seen in a typical rock setting, is you really have to be careful of when to use it. Otherwise, it just comes off as a novelty. But this is one of the few songs that actually fits the accordion perfectly. It has sort of a down-home country vibe, like I said, and to be honest, the accordion really accents the rhythm quite a bit by doing these little stabs. It's not, overpowering the song or anything like that, like a lot of the songs on this record. It's just sort of there to give a little emphasis on the rhythm. The production is pretty slick. It's not overproduced and cheesy, but it's not underproduced either. It's just sort of somewhere in the middle. It's high fidelity, but not too hi-fi. This album is okay. It's not the greatest thing that they've done, and to be honest, I was a little disappointed with it. I think it could have been a lot stronger, and like I said, I could have done without the accordion on every song. There are a couple good songs on here, but not enough to make it a strong, memorable album as a whole. It's okay, so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. So anyway, that's what I thought about the album. Let me know what you guys think in the comments or with the video response. And if you'd like to suggest an album for me to review, please leave that in the comments as well. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy.